Hello, today we're going to go over how to do the Slideshow Modern widget and how to put galleries in it. So I've already logged in and I'm already on Cyber School High School. And we also already have a slideshow added here. So to be clear, when we come here to the plus, we are talking about the Slideshow Modern today. So first, we're going to have to put a gallery together so we can put that in here. I've also included an overlay so that you can see what my mouse is doing, because there will be some right clicking. So we're going to click on my files, we're going to come over here to my Explorer, and then we're going to come down here and click galleries. It was already open before, but when you come in here it'll likely look more like this. So you'll come down here to galleries and click it. If you have anything in here that you want to update, you can click that. But we don't have anything right now, so I'm going to right click and create new gallery. Gallery for video, and I'm going to name this gallery for video. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to make sure that this shared publicly is checked off. If you do not, then the gallery will not show up. This is optional. So we're going to go ahead and save. And it is right here. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to come over here and click it. And then you want to click upload. You can see how it highlights when you open it up like that. So we're just going to click upload, and then we're going to grab some images. And then I'm going to drag and drop some images over here. Now, you can also click this white space and have your systems file explorer show up. But drag and dropping is pretty easy, so we're going to do that. If you end up dragging and dropping more than like 2 images, you will want to make sure, or you'll want to double check that they all ended up uploading, because sometimes when you put a lot in there, it doesn't always load up all of them. But we were lucky this time. We got all 3. So once they're loaded, you can actually change the order of them. This can become important depending on your settings later. But you can definitely just move these around however you like. You can click view and you can scroll down and find more information on it, like the original image's dimensions and what this view of it is, and the path and the file name. Let's see. You can also edit it here. So what's getting edited here is not actually the image, it is just words on it. So gallery name would be the name of the image, description would be what you put in for screen readers, and link title and link URL are actually there to be able to put buttons on your images. So the title would be what the button says, and the link URL would be where your button goes if somebody clicks it. We can upload from here, and you can also delete them from here. So that is this part here. And so you'll want to exit out and then refresh. And just wait for the load. Right, it's done loading. So you can, now that we have a gallery to put in here, we'll come up to this gear here. And then we'll come over here to slideshow settings, select albums, and turn on gallery for video, select album, and click save. And as you can see here, our video, or our images have been added here. So normally they would come in looking like this, but because I've used this widget before, it didn't come in with default settings. So if your images do come in kind of cropped like this, you don't have to worry too much, because a trick to fix this inside of specifically slideshows is you can come up here to gear and come here to styles, and you can go over here to background size and click contain, and then it will actually show the whole image. This is useful for when you have slideshows that have pictures of different shapes and dimensions, so they're not all uniform. So it can show the whole image among all those shapes. The downside is that there are these letterboxes here when you do that, but you can come over here to styles, background, and you can actually change the background type. So you can do a different solid color. You can also do an image. I'm gonna go ahead and show image with gradient overlay because it's 2 settings at once. So we already have some gradients here. If you click that, you can find different colors if you want. And then if you want to do background, you can click here and pick a different background thing. We're gonna pick this. Click that. We're just gonna leave that on cover because it is just a background image. And here, right here, is where you will determine how see-through your gradient is going to be. I'm going to leave parallax effect on because I like it. And so in that way, you can actually fill up this background here to make it a more interesting space rather than just empty bars. So let's see here. Basic settings. Captions. You can add captions to your images. Colors, dimensions. This dimensions here will actually tell you how much of the viewport, so your screen, this right here is, in case you want to be able to like custom edit your images to actually fit in the square. When you do put images in here, we do suggest you have them. You don't need them in any bigger than 1920 by 1080. Generally. So, and the reason why we say that is so that you you maintain fast loading times. And again, here's the slideshow settings. This is where you can decide how fast you want these slides to change and how long you want it to delay before the actual slideshow starts. You can also turn on and off auto slide here. There's also another setting that you might have interest in. General slideshow. Then the setting is back at styles, basic settings. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you have transition effect. This will change what it looks like between your images. So I have it on fade right now. I'm going to go ahead and put it on cover flow. I click save. And now it has a different transition. So that is how you use Slideshow Modern and also some of the settings that go with it. Thank you.